Now, one of the things that we are seeing coming from China is that the new energy vehicles car market is continuous growing, which is something that, of course, it's a very good thing. I mean, when you look into the new energy vehicle market, China last year contributed to about 70% of the global sales. China, it is taking the world by storm in the fast-growing EV space, and part of the reason why China is doing exceptionally well, beating other companies like Tesla, companies like BMW, Mercedes, simply because of their innovations, their tech. I mean, this is what the Nio CEO already emphasized, to say that for them to thrive, for them to remain relevant, for them to still be in this game in the next 10-20 years, they need to continue innovating, which is something that is making people or consumers in China to prefer or to feel at ease buying their local car brands because of the quality, because of the technology that is found onto those cars. Now, the reason why I'm taking you back there is that BYD Chairman apparently just came and said that China, when you look into the new energy vehicle market, they are 3 to 5 years ahead of the rest of the world, which is something that, hearing that the chairman of BYD is saying the same statement that the Nio CEO was saying, it means that China is really much aware that they are the leader. China is doing very well, and this is going to result into car companies like Nio continues to thrive. This simply means that if you have to bring or take Chinese EV cars to the US market, take as many Chinese cars to obviously the European market, there is a huge chance that they are going to swallow the market share of all the other local car brands because of their competitiveness, because of the technology, because of the quality that they are building to date, which is something that is great. I mean, this is good news for China, because you will know that in the past China was a country that was not really associated with top quality products, but thank God for companies like Nio, companies like BYD, because of the top quality products they are building. Countries outside of China realize that China, this China that we are seeing, it's very much different from the China we used to see back in the days that was known for creating cheap products, right? This is good news. This is amazing, and part of the reason why Chinese market are ahead, Chinese EV companies are ahead, it's simply because of the R&Ds. Chinese companies are spending a lot of money into research and development, and this is what makes them special. This is what is making them to be recognized all over the world, because of their high-end tech, which this comes by the research and development, or the massive amounts they spend on research and development. This is the very same thing that some of the new investors complain about, to say that Nio is using a lot of money, and therefore they need to cut and stop doing so that they can get to profitability, which the Nio CEO is came multiple times to say that they are not going to stop, because if they stop, they can be kicked out of the competition easily. There are companies already that are also spending on R&Ds, which obviously it shows you that the competition is tough, and if you are not spending on R&Ds, you are going to be left behind. Yesterday we saw the CEO of Li Auto saying that they want to focus more on AI, or they want to tap so heavily in the AI space, which I think it has to do with integrating their cars or improving the technology in their cars, which again, this just shows you that all Chinese new energy vehicle companies know that the only thing that will make them thrive, the only thing that will make them to continue stand out globally, is the high-end technology, the quality which is found onto their cars. And this is the primary reason why I believe that Nio it's going to do very well, because there is no EV car market. I mean, there is no EV car company globally that has the kind of technology that Nio is having. Not BYD, not Tesla. They are not doing some of the things that Nio is doing, and because of this, I believe that Nio will win. 2 weeks back, CEO of Nio came and said that innovator, when it comes to the new energy vehicle space globally, they will continue investing into R&D. They will continue enhancing technology, which is why I said it before, and I'll say it now, to say that I won't be surprised if Nio is the first company globally to reach full autonomous driving. I mean, Nio's current models, they are using L2 or level 2 autonomous driving, and these upcoming 2025 Nio facelifts, I believe that they will be using level 3 autonomous driving, which is something that is great. And with this, will come the full autonomous driving, which should be at level 4. And with that, I think we should brace ourselves for what's coming, man. It is for this reason that, or this is part of the reason why I invest onto Nio, simply because of their uniqueness, simply because of their technology, which is dwarfing and showing the other competitors to say that they are still very far. I mean, when you talk about competition, when you talk about technology, even in China, I think all of the car companies, they know that Nio, when it comes to technology, Nio is king. And because Nio is king, they will try to pull stunts where obviously they badmouth Nio, or they say things that are not right about Nio, trying to just badmouth the Nio brand. But they won't win. They will not win, because those that are buying Nio brands, ONVO brands, they will be the good reference as to some of the comments that we see, or some of the misinformation we get to see coming from China, or from the streets of China, coming from these short sellers, these scammers. So yeah, man, I thought I come and give you this news. This is what we read from coming from the chairman of BYD. This just shows that China is very much aware that they are the leader. China is very much aware that there is no country outside of China, there is no car brand outside of China that can compete to the kind of high-end tech that you are finding into Chinese new energy vehicle car companies. And because of that, because of the high-end technology that we are seeing into China, you will be left with no choice but to buy new energy vehicle car brands like Nio, because you know, and quality-wise, you know that they are building based off, and you also know that in terms of quality, they also are built on 5-star. They are built on 5-star quality. Euro NCAP ratings. Nio cars have got 5-star, which shows you that these are quality cars. That these are not only cars with high-end technology, but these are good quality cars, which is something that is great. I mean, we have been seeing sneak peeks of accident all over China, where Nio has been involved into accident. But when you see the cars that are involved onto that accident with Nio cars, they are heavily damaged, or it's bad. But when you check the dents, the damage on Nio cars, you will realize that it's not that much, which speaks volumes, which speaks about the quality that Nio is putting onto their cars. Otherwise, with all that, I just thought I'd give you this quick update to tell me what you think about this. Blue sky is coming, long term will win. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. That's all from me, and God bless you all.